Me just like how I look on the H4, you know, and also this H4. Yeah, we came down create a week, failed to break the low of the previous H4. Man, I think my buys might continue to push up. This, then just call it a day if we get stuff up. Just a small percentage of the profit from last week. We should continue to push. If we break below, definitely I go sell. Anyhow break below this structure here, we definitely I go sell. You know, but OBS. Anyhow break below where I go sell. So the perks so I look for sell, need a break and close below. No, probably about 149,905. 49. Yeah, 149,910. You need a price. You need candle to break and close below this level. So once you can get a candle to break and close, then you know the market should continue to push price down with pre-New York leading up to the New York Open. This range is more than big enough. You know, but my play is based on the bigger time frame. Still have to bear in mind that the market can do whatever it want to do, but may I look on the bigger time frame based on the fact that we have a low right here. We have another low on the H4. So this is a higher low. Or we're forming another higher low for the market to continue to push price up based on the 4-hour time frame. That's what I'm looking at. Also, this significant high broke and close above this. That's what I'm looking at for the H4 time frame. But if on the smaller time frame we break below, then you know you can look for a 10 to 15 pip and just get out and call it a day. But I'm definitely looking at this on the bigger time frame to try and capitalize on this move back up. Most definitely. So for sell guys, you need price to break and close below here. But I'm in a small buy basically based on the bigger time frame. So let's see what the market will bring. Like that. Yeah. Why this is now all numbers. When this ready for moving, just look on in 30-minute candle there. Count the amount of 30-minute candle that close bullish. Let me even take this off of the screen. Count the amount of 30-minute candle will close bullish. Virgin. This is insane. This is insane. No, sir. Insane. I think we might be pulling back to do a retest, but you know, if you're looking for sell based on the current market structure for GBP, AUD, you definitely need some resistance. Sell with resistance will always be the safer play. You know, but at the same time, you have to bear in mind that while you're waiting for the candle to give you that resistance, you might miss the move for the market to continue to push bearish. You know, so you just have to take those things into consideration. Yeah, but me in the buy still, hopefully, you know, price can respect the low and continue to push up. But it's not a case where, you know, me I go lose my cool or anything like that, or try for revenge trade the market. I'm just making this a play on the bigger time frame. Cause I know that on my good days, GJ gonna cry. I know that. So we just have to manage risk, keep the losses small, and capitalize on the big moves.
Well, I said, GG, I'll cry.
Yeah. I think seeing that this break and close above this level now, we might continue to push bullish because it is above here. And as I always tell you guys, the idea is to mirror clean candle movement. Always the same, to mirror clean candle movement. This is how I teach, This is how I want to learn. Break and close above your level, wait for it to create a wick. As it flips and break its side for a second time or the high of the previous candle, you go with it and manage your risk accordingly. So it is always based on that. As I continue to go along and I'll update the database, but this you can get a buy for this as it is. Can get a buy. Once you break the high, we're not supposed to pull back here. So I mean you can use like a 15 pip stop. 15 pip stop should be good. Or just wait on it to give you a better wick, it's up to you. But I think if we start to clear these, we should continue to move up. Because we have clean candles to the left. We have clean candles to the left, so we should continue to move indeed. Yeah, so and when you're looking at a time frame, if it doesn't make any sense there, just move one time frame up. If you're looking at this and it doesn't make any sense, move up another time frame. That's how you do it. Right, speaking of the devil, come on, give me my 10 pips so that I can go back to bed. Right. Let's go. See that a while ago. Think it gone. But it I go push up still. We should like this we can get at least one easy 15 pip, 15 to 20 pip. Should get one easy 15 pip. That's what I'm counting on. Just call it a day. Just get out a break even basically. That GBP AUD a retrace. GBP USD a push up. And this is based on confluence. So you have GBP USD a go up, you have GBP AUD a retrace. Yeah, it makes sense for GBP JPY do some form of pullback as well based on confluence. So if it actually close below here, then it's just a bad day in the market. That's just it. I'm not gonna stress about it. 8 pips, 9 pips. Idea was for price to, respect the area to see if we could actually capitalize on this big move all the way back up. But I have no control over it. Come on, give me my 10 pips. Pull back to entry, I go close one. Let me tell you guys, if to get 10 pips in the Forex market, easy, easy, easy. What beat most people, sometimes they try for all the trade them too long. Sometimes I try for all the trade them too long and the market I go just pull back, stop you out and I go cry. So 10 pips, move stop to entry and just secure position. Even if you're not a secure position, better stop your entry than pull back and hit your stop loss. Yeah? Better. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. 20 pips stop. Let's not use 20 pips play a GJ. Probably 18, 19. Well, 19 close to what, 15, 16, 17. If we are going up, we don't need to break these low. We don't need to break these low. So we need to continue to create higher lows. The next candle form, push down, respect the low, continue to push up. Get the next candle, respect the low, continue to push up. Next candle, respect the low, continue to push up. And then we'll have our ascending move going up. Still I try to make up it mine. Still I try to make up it mine. Goal break and close above the level. Could be a potential retest still, you know. This we have clean candles to the left. Clean candles to the left. Break, pull back to retest the structure I break out of to continue to move up. So this could be a potential retest. And I mean, even the high they gave out and go last week, bridging anybody hold them anywhere from anywhere here so or anywhere here so. You're nice. Yeah? Nice. Pull back. Let's watch GJ and see where it's going with still. If you see, if it's a case where we actually break and close above here, we just have to leave it. Just have to leave it for the day. Just move stop to entry and leave it for the day, because if we can respect back the support, then this would consider to be a fake out. You know, so once it close back above here, that will increase the probability for the market to push price back up to at least here. So let's see how it goes. market definitely a cool off. So we're gonna get our next big move, you know. If not for the NY, definitely the NYSE or the London close. We're gonna get another push. Gonna get another push. Definitely. See it a come. Feel it. Well, that's 10 pip. So if we break above here and close above here on the 30-minute time frame, then we don't have no need for come back down here. So we should continue to move up. Should continue to move up. Once we can continue to create these higher lows and break the high of the previous candle, which this candle just did, we should continue to move bullish. I'm gonna say, guys, nobody make one loss get the best of you. I can tell you that. One loss or two loss or three loss now do nothing with good risk management. See there? Just like that, all the losses cover and gone back in a profit. Just like that. Yeah, I'm gonna close out another position here and probably make the next one run. Yeah, that's it. Just the thing is, me never want to send this because I know the person in the group going to overtrade. As I said, tomorrow we just have to look for two decent setup and just execute on those only. It makes sense based on the bigger time frame for us to continue to push up because of the level that we came back to top. The level we came back to top, it makes perfect sense for us to continue to move bullish. But the pullback here was ridiculous. The pullback here was ridiculous. And to me, it's just market manipulation because from GU open, it just continued to move bullish. We're just going up. Looking at GJ and GU, they move similar in the London session. When you find that GBP JPY is going up, GBP USD is going up just the same. Why was GU going up all along and GJ started tank down? And both the JPY and the USD is closed. It just never made no sense. So we are gonna get it back still. So have to be patient and remain focused, keep your head in the game. Close partial on this. Close partial. Because the thing is, just not feel the need for end my day in one drawdown. Just not feel the need for end my day in one drawdown, Virgin. I swear. Swear to God. Yeah, basically that break even for the day with 120 around. So I don't know nothing. I say, I know what I do. I not beat up myself. So if I get one two loss or so, which is normal for any forex trader, not kill myself. But I just want everybody to remain focused and keep them head in the game. Cause see there, 18 pips. Just like that. 18 pips, just like that. Yeah. Alright, so we talk about the movement on this now. Same thing we discuss, you know. Break above. Makes sense for the market to continue to push price bullish. Simply, you know, guys, just like that you get your 10 pips. Just like that you get your 10 pips, you know. Same thing we spoke about a while ago. It's just that I don't like when things like them here happening in the market. When you vision something, even though the market can do whatever it want to still know, but when you know say the analysis and the on point, I see certain things start happen. You know, it sometimes make you want to question yourself, even though you know what you do. But it just make perfect sense on the bigger time frame. As I always tell you guys, I say that the bigger the time frame, the stronger the confirmation will be. The bigger the time frame. Just always remember that. The 4 hour is more powerful than the 1 hour time frame. The daily is more powerful than the 4 hour, just the same. No. So I think we need, if we're gonna continue to move bearish, we definitely need resistance here. But if price breaks and close above, here, where you have this support, then you know it have to respect either here or in between these two levels right here. Once you get resistance, you can sell, because you know you have a structure right here, and then price break the structure, create a new low, you know, pull back to find some form of resistance, testing the area, and then a push down to retest the low. That is based on the break and retest strategy. You know, but let's see. Pretty normal for when a new candle open, it pull back, you know, no top wick. But let's see how it goes still. Let's see how it goes. Let's see if this break the low. If this candle breaks the low here, this is sorcery. Trust me. Like with this strong bullish close above this support level back, we're not supposed to come back down here, so come break the low, you know. If we are go up, you know. If we are going up, we're not supposed to pull back all the way down here to break the low. But as I said, still, you know, let's see how it goes. And for person who are still looking for buys, if price forms resistance here, I get a candle that breaks and close above here, then the idea would be to mirror these two candles right here. But before you do that, you just have to check to ensure that the range is big enough, at least 20 pips or more. And yes, this is 20-21 pips. So you should be able to get a decent trade. You know what, I need this to form resistance and the next candle to break and close above. And then I can say, hey, I'm looking for a potential buy for the market to continue to push price up. You know, and also what I'm looking at as well for this, if we form resistance here on the 30-minute time frame, the same rules apply to GBP AUD. We break a minor support here. We also break another support here. Push down, create a low. Pull back, form resistance. What happen again? Wait for top wick. Once it don't break above these candles, flips and break the low for a second time. Sell to retest the low. If we get momentum in NY open, we'll get a nice continuation to move down. You know, but my bias is based on the higher time frame. So that's what I'm really looking at. But, you know, again, the market can do whatever it wants to do. You just have to manage risk. You just have to manage risk. Risk management. Like once you have risk management, you're gonna be okay in the forex market. I tell person that every single day. Once you have good risk management, you're gonna be okay in the forex market because risk management, the aim behind that is to keep losses small. Sometime you're gonna enter some trade, you know. You enter the trade and you basically now go get no drawdown and you'll get one 20, 30, 40, 50 pip. Just like that, you know. Trader called down here last week. It didn't got any drawdown in the trade. We didn't got any drawdown in the trade and the trade moved for I think it was 88 pips from entry to close. Basically no drawdown. You know, so you're always gonna get decent play like those. See if I can identify something again. You know? Even this, I think this was London or New York. New York. You know, even if Percy took sell here, there were basically no drawdown and you would have ride the entire trend down. Just like that. You would have ride this entire move down. You know? But the thing is when you're trying to hold trade long, there's like a 90% chance you will get stopped out. There's like a 90% chance you will get stopped out when you're trying to hold trade for too long. That's the reason why, you know, manage risk when we hit like 6 to 7 pip in profit and pull back to entry. If we hit 10 pip and we are not going to secure position, move stop to entry. If you feel a need not to move stop to entry, if price pulls back to your entry, you know, close out some position to manage risk. Because you know you would have already been okay with what you put on the board to risk. So that shouldn't be any problem with you losing it. Once you're not trying to go full margin on your account. So you see what I spoke about? You know, candle just open, create a lower wick. So once it breaks the high, it's gonna increase the probability for it to push up to fill this wick, which will be at our daily support, our weekly support, daily resistance, and H4 resistance. If we break above this level, this is our next destination. All right, but until then, we just have to allow the market to do whatever it is doing. Break even for the day. Now I got trouble the market again still. Alright. So volatility. So you see like how if you are taking a sell now, you see like how this break and close above here, close 50%. Manage risk. Right there and then. Once you break and close above the level here, close 50% of your position. So you would have went from risking about 1% to probably about 60% of the 1% in managing risk here. Cause price going in drawdown, it's very stressful, Virgin. Like as good as you are in the forex market, I don't like the pricing already. You know, the pricing a drawdown is very stressful. You know, manage risk. Manage risk. That's the most important thing in the forex market. Manage risk. When you learn to manage risk, you are going to be profitable. Yeah. Yeah, Euro USD gone man, gone through a gate. Nah, come back. Did I look pan if you respect the level? And I was looking at it actually to respect right here to form some form of resistance to look for sell. You know, and I told the persons in the premium group, so just wait for the resistance. If you not get it, you not take it. Once you get the resistance, then that would be the confirmation that hey, we break the trend line, we retest it to form resistance, so we take a sell. But take for example, if you get a candle starts to break and close above your trend line, then it increases the probability for it to push back up here. And if it break this daily resistance and H4 resistance, then this is the target actually highlighted if price breaks above here. The only thing is that you get one big giant candle, and I actually check Forex Factory and there are no news in the market at that point. You know, so this was just pure volume. You know, it would have probably been a breaking news or some speech or stuff like that. You know, but this is what it is. Euro GBP. You know, I'm not really liking the current market structure, to be honest. I'm not liking the current market structure. It works with trend line as well, but you know, you see these type of moves straight down, it makes drawing a trend line becomes difficult. You know, I want to have my trend line like at, you know, like a 45-degree angle, like something like this. But when a trend line gonna stay something like this, it just don't really make much sense. It just don't really make much sense. So I like to, you know, get it from one end to the next. Or maybe like a 50, say between like a 35, 45, 50, 55 there about, or 60-degree angle max, you know? No, I never in a GJ sell, you know. I didn't buy. Didn't buy and get stopped up. But I did break even for a day still, so you know I'm good. That's the greatest thing. At break even and still have some position I run in a profit. So me not really a worry about that. You know, because sometimes you're gonna get a losing day here and there, but you know, you just have to take it and just know say you know what you do, and when you catch the market, you catch the market and you go make what you have to make. You know, so you don't need to stress yourself about one loss or anything like that. See what GU are deal with. You know, so GU give you a nice 10 pip. And you're alright. Just like that. Most of the thing, I just GG alone give problem, you know. Just GG alone give problem. That was pure manipulation in the market. Yeah, pure manipulation. And you know, a next thing, I love to see when you can open and not have not no wick. I love to see them open and not no wick. So this could just be a retest of this area for us to continue to push up. Just a theory, but you know, most time this will happen. Sometimes the price will pull back to retest the area, you know, but you're not going to get any support. You're just gonna get a wick and it will reject the area and continue to push up. But these type of play are very risky in the market, you know. So I try to stick with more structured play. One put my stop loss at 150 flat. Makes sense for us to continue to push up. This, we have a structure right here. We have a very nice little structure. Well, say from here, you know, we have our structure here, you know, and then we get this candle break and close below, then this one break and close back inside our support area. Then this candle push down bounce from the support. So I think if it breaks it a second time, then our next target would be this wick right here, and then we can actually anticipate the pre-NY volume to push price up. But if it closes back below this level, then we are going downtown. I might not push all the way up here, so, because seeing that we, we rejected 1, 2, maybe it's just pulling back to retest the area to continue down. Most definitely. Volatility. Nice for trade, man. The VIX, nice for trade. Can't tell you. The VIX, nice for trade. You know what happened to me with volatility? Think about it. January or December? January. January. I sell VIX from up here, so, sell VIX, I think it was somewhere here. Anticipate the market for continue to push down. Now, what you think happen? VIX come create one low and come back and stop me out, And then me say, alright. And the next nice position somewhere in here, so, it probably would stop above that level here. So when VIX reach boy here, so I exit the trade. What you think happen? Man, push all the way down, bridging. And I say, this ever happened to me. Anytime I hold the trade, them it pull back and stop me out. Anytime I exit the trade, then the trade they run. And I get experience some of them things they still. Yeah. I get experience some of them things there. Remember, I know the area of them, I know the area of them. I catch VIX in that range here. I'm more than kill VIX. Catch it in here, so. Than kill VIX in here, so. And I think we did lose something when this breakout here, so. And based on this 4-hour level right here, so, Virgin, that the entry that they on my IG as well. Catch a sell right here, so, on the pinnacle of the wick with my stop loss right here. And may I say, so the market I go down. Boy, I run about 3 bills in a profit here, so, With the 3 position, them open me, what you think happen? Pull back and stop me out. And this push up in there again, And I catch one next sell up here, so, on the wick, Because I did a look on the H4 over here, so I'm have stop here, so. So when the candle reach here, so, exit the trade again. The market drop. Catch buys here, so. It's supposed to hold it. Once the market push up to about, the market did push up to here. And it pulled back. It didn't touch my entry, and then as a side came up here for the second time, I say, you know what? I see this already, so let's get out of this trade. Come out of the trade and it push up some more. This come back again, caught by right here on the wick. That's why I see me have the name in the free Telegram group, John Wick. Caught it here on the wick base, and I think it's a daily level we have here to the left and a H4 level. And Virgin, me exit the market right here, so probably about $600 in a profit. And look at this. I tell you. But I say I go still. And the account I use do this, at $50 I bring it from. $50. $50 the account come from. Even when this come back up here, so I did call sell. I think at this point I did have the Telegram group. I did call sell up here, so I think. Market push all the way down, all the way down, all the way down. You see, once you can catch VIX from one of them level here and hold it, virgin, you're good. You're good. Yeah, you're good. Me send buys here, so. Remember the level here? Think me send buys here, so too. Because we did have a solid H4 support to the left. Do the markup and send them. Yeah. The other day, I call the buys them from down here, so because I did anticipate the market to continue to move up. I think here, so yeah, I think somewhere here, so I anticipate the market for, push back up to the high, which it did eventually, make its way up. No, I was forecasting the move from here. Me and my friend did that talk about the move. And I think when we got this big drop, I think I sent out a signal to buy here. I think I sent out a signal to buy in this area. Because I was looking for price, retest these areas, breaks through, and continue to push bullish. We didn't tap exactly the resistance, We didn't tap exactly the resistance to the wicks to the left, but to actually tap the resistance on the 30-minute time frame. And what happened? Price rejected the area. Price indeed rejected the area. Let's take a look at GJ. Let's take a look at GJ. Come on and don't play with me. 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 I'm done, bro. Like, I'm done. So this, if you not respect here and respect here, you can sell it down. But if it breaks above this level, the play is invalid. So once this flip breaks the high, we should be making our way to point 39156. Yeah, goal range, but let's see what GJ is doing. GJ, I play with my feeling, bro. Actually back in business for the day still. Damn. It was a long night. Long night. $30 pip. I'm gonna tell us, just patient. Stop we out at 2 time at entry. At where place or a stop loss and 1 time at entry. Never want to send this. Gave out the idea. Say if anybody took it, then praise be to God. But me never did ever send it as a signal. Cause that's the reach the limit for the day. Me not go over that. If me I go risk something, it's gonna be on my own. I'll give out the idea and the hint, but person just have to decide on that. Different from the signals and stuff like that. If you had took this and held it, you would have gained back everything you lost, basically. This is a pretty big move. This, as I can see, the lows got respected just like what we spoke about. Once price is respecting the low of the previous candle, that means we are continuing our bullish move. So if this candle had break the low here, then I can say, okay, it increased the probability for the market to push price down. And if a break and close above here, then at this point, you would be looking for sell to continue all the way down to 149, 738 thereabout. I think it makes sense on the H4. We have the H4 resistance here. Looking at it on the daily time frame, price just came down and tapped the daily support. And I spoke about this area pretty much the whole of last week as a rejection zone. And I just feel say even if we don't get a top week on this daily candle today, I know that later on in the week we are going to flip and we will be pushing bullish. Sure about that. You know, so we definitely need to get price above this weekly and daily level. For guys, you can check out the premium group if you are interested. The cost is more than reasonable. You know, it's not a case where I'm looking for any monetary gain. If you are serious about learning about your forex and looking at it to do it over a long-term basis, then you know that decision is up to you. Teaching is something I enjoy doing. I don't have any problem doing it. So forex is a passion for me. While trading and making money and assisting other, that's more than good enough for me. More than good enough. So for this trade, if you're risking 1% for this trade, with this 30 pip move, you would have made 3% base and a 10 pip stop. Just like that. You know. But as me say, we're gonna finish the week in profit. So you don't need to worry yourself or anything like that. We're gonna finish in profit. Let me see. Da 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 tap. What may I look for? Discard. The price came close to stop. Yeah, so the thing with GU now, we are in the pre-NY. Alright, so as you notice, GJ is moving bullish and pretty much, GBP USD basically stuck. And the reason behind this, pre-NY, let me change the color. Pre-NY, so you're gonna find that, the USD will start to gain some form of strength. Because it has been closed for the entire Asian session and London session. Even though the pound is still open, but whenever you have two currency open, the base currency, which is the GBP, and the quote currency, which is the USD, they're gonna enter what we call tug and war. you know. So you might find that now you're gonna get some better move on GJ than GBP USD. So it's the same thing we spoke about when you're when you're selecting a currency pair. You want to ensure that in your session only one of those pairs is active. Because if you can check the time in Japan now, the yen is closed. And if you check GBP now, the banks in England and the financial institution, they are open. So you're gonna find more volume in the market once one of the currencies is closed and the other is open. You know, so that's how you go about selecting a currency pair. So really, I try to stay away from, you know, take for example USD CAD in the US in the NY session. You know, because both pairs are active at the same time and they will close at the same time. There. You know, Euro GBP it can trade, but you know still it's the same tug and war business in the London session, cause both are active at the same time. You know, Euro USD is good to trade in the London session because only the European Euro is active and the USD is closed. Yeah, GJ go and do its thing, man. Like we had two signal, you know, two minor loss basically. Risk was managed and one of them good. Next one got stopped out and you know I just took this by based on me looking at it on the higher time frame, but I wasn't gonna send that in the group. You know, I gave out other idea, I gave out sales for this. You know, so for if person was really paying attention, price breaks and close below support. You know, you get your top wick right here. We break the low, you take the sell right here and anticipate the London volume to push price down, and you would have made over 30 pips with this play. You know, I gave out GBP USD in leading up to the London session. Based on what we would have discussed in the community, you know, I gave out buys if price breaks and closes. The zones are still here, you know, but you just have to monitor the 50-minute and 30-minute time frame. So all you have to do again, you get a nice lower wick. Once it breaks the high, you take the buy and you would be in for the money, you know. So I gave out these ideas. And this entire move should be probably about close to 40 pips, 36 pips. You know, so those would have been some pretty good gains. You know, I was looking at this again, we did not get what we were looking for, you know, so could have take the sell. Could have take the sell. But you know, it is what it is. Euro CAD. I mean the CAD gonna be active soon. CAD gonna be active soon. Yeah, I think the euro gained some form of momentum basically. Got it on the daily time frame and we're back into this rejection zone. We are back into these rejections. When I see zone look like these on the daily time frame, guys, we have to get some strong bullish momentum for break through the level here. You see them wick rejection here? Who is this candle to actually breaks above here and continue to move up? Until then, we don't know who he is. But looking at this now on the daily time frame, we are at a rejection zone. So let's see what we got on the smaller time frame. You know, as you can see here, got a H4 level here, support here. So you're pretty much playing in this range basically. And the 1 hour time frame, you know, break and close above this level. Well, at this level basically, you know, so there are still no buys as yet. Measure this. This is like a 25 pip rate. So I mean, if you are going to look for buys, I think you definitely need a candle to break and close above this level. You definitely need a candle to break and close above this level, and then you have a nice 24 pip move, which is okay. So I mean, if a break and close above here, then you can anticipate volume in the NY session to move price. You know, and if you are looking for sells, then you know this is your most recent support. Again, you have clean candles here and here and here. So your overall target would be about here, you know. So if we break and close below, you can actually look for sell for price to continue back down. You know, so this is what I would actually be interested in if I am looking for a trade on this. You know, so just wait for the close above. You get your lower wick, and as it flips and break its high for the second time, you can go with it. You know. Let's see. You can use like a 13 pip stop. So if price close like here, you know, you wait on the lower wick, and as it breaks the high for the second time, you take the buy. Say if you take the buy here, and then you have the next candle pull back to break the low here, then you want to close 50% of your position or more based on your preference with your stop here, and you just leave the rest to run. So if you get stopped out, you manage risk, but if price push in your direction, then you would actually make some profit. You would have made back the loss and some profit, you know. So this is what I would actually be interested in for EuroCAD if I was trading it. And I think GJ might form some resistance here based on this and continue to push down. But you definitely need a candle to close in your direction, guys. Because one, you know, we have a lower high here. We create a lower low lower than the previous. And if you look here, we have a lower high because it is lower than this high right here. So once price form resistance below your daily support, your weekly support, your daily resistance, and the H4 resistance on the 30-minute time frame, or if the confirmation is strong enough on the 15-minute time frame, then you can actually look for a potential sell based on that concept. You know, but that's up to you what you want to do. But I think looking at it now, I think if we can respect this area, then price should continue to move down if we can respect this area. And this is based on the fib, break and retest, and price at this level. You know, so those are the confluence that I'm actually looking at. So let's see what will happen. So I'm gonna call the stream here, guys. You can head over to Wicks Don't Lie on YouTube. You know, you can go ahead and watch what he is doing here. He is the mastermind behind my success. Alright, so I'll catch you guys later. So Ricky and Raymond, you can check out his stream. Yes, I think if we farm resistance here, we might push down. You know? If farm resistance here, we might push down. based on looking at the current market structure on the 30-minute time frame, or even on the 1 hour time frame. If we do thing there, we might continue to push down. Yeah. So